This group was one of the few artists in rock history to successfully straddle the line between music and comedy. This group's undeniably funny lyrics and onstage antics might have suggested a simple trope of clowns. The group was too witty and their arrangements was too well crafted, and the group itself musically was too proficient. This engaging and efficient combination made them one of the most popular early R&B and rock and roll acts, as well as one of the most consistently entering doo-wop vocal groups of its time. The focal point of today's video is all about the Coasters. Now, before we start, let's leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. The Robins was a popular LA doo-wop group that had been recording since 1949 and had worked with Jerry Leiber and Mike Stroller since 1953. Upon the group signing to Atlantic Records, amid uncertainty about their new major label deal, as a result, the group disbanded, and on October 12, 1955, lead vocalist Carl Gardner and bass Bobby Nunn created a new group. Gardner, Nunn, along with Billy Guy, Leon Hughes, and Adolph Jacobs formed this new group, with Obi Young Jesse filling in as a substitute. The group joined Atlantic's subsidiary label Atco Records, and they was called the Coasters since they was from the West Coast and they moved to the East Coast. The group maintained a relationship with Leiber and Stroller, and as a result, the group's involvement with the duo was an immediate success. With Leiber and Stroller, they created a string of amusing storytelling hits that are among the most entertaining from the early days of the rock and roll era. The group's first singles was Down in Mexico, and Turtle Down.
I never have to spend time. She'd rather stay home and play.
They ended that year with two singles, Brazil
We're hard for entertaining.
and One Kiss Led to Another.
My girlfriend was a babysitting down the street, and so I bought.
That next year, the group released two singles back to back with Searching The group's following series of recordings didn't do too well, and by late 1957, Nunn and Hughes left the group and it was replaced by Will Dub Jones and officially Obi Young Jesse, who then later left the group and was replaced by Cornell Gunter. That same year, Atco issued a compilation album that included a string of their previously recorded singles by the group, and by the end of 1957, the group relocated to New York and they sound involved. The group issued two songs with this new sound. The group's two first songs with this new sound was in 1958 with Yaki Yak.
Papers and the trash. Or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that.
And Zing with The Strings of My Heart.
I heard a melody. It haunted me.
By 1959, the group released a string of charted singles and also singles that should have charted, such as Charlie Brown,
I smell smoke in the auditorium. Charlie Brown, he's a clown.
Three Cool Cats,
In a beat up car, dividing up a nickel candy bar, talking all about how sharp.
Along Came Jones,
Turned on channel 2. A bad gunslinger called Salty Sam was a chasing post we suit. He trapped her in the
that is rock and roll.
a tenor sax, swinging like a rusty axe, hugging like a
Poison Ivy, I'm a Hog for You,
can't get enough of your love. I'm a hog for you, baby.
and Run Red Run.
Broker, he taught that monkey how to guzzle beer, and he taught him how to play stud poker.
In 1960, the group's debut studio album was released, titled The Coasters, One by One. The rest of the 60s, the group released 5 singles with What About Us,
Made of glass, got his own swimming pool.
What a guess.
We've got a one-room shack, a pile of
Bass on Me Macho,
Bésame mucho. Each time I cling to your kiss, I hear.
Wake Me, Shake Me,
Don't ever sleep too late. Oh, gotta get up in the morning. A bottle of water.
and Shopping for Clothes.
And walked into the department store. Stepped on the elevator and told the girl, drive.
In 1961, the group released more singles like Wait a Minute,
Whoa, whoa. Wait a minute, let me understand. While I'm sitting here a holding.
Little Egypt,
Step right up, folks.
I went and bought myself a ticket and I sat down in the very first row.
and Girls, Girls, Girls.
Not a taxi, girl walking and wiggling by. In tight sweat.
During the 60s, the group changed their popular lineup, which contributed to a lack of hits. Plus, around this time, Billy Guy began working on a solo project, and he was replaced by Baron Harold for on-stage performances. In 1964, the group saw its last charted single with Ain't Nothing to Me.
To the end of the bar.
Later members included Earl Speedo Carroll, Ronnie Bright, Jimmy Norman, and guitarist Thomas Curly Palmer. By 1966, the group signed with Columbia Records and reconnected with Leiber and Stroller, but they never achieved that same popularity that they did in the early 60s. During the early 90s, the group song Sorry But I'm Gonna Have to Pass was used in a Volkswagen commercial, which resulted in the song charting in the UK. The founding members of the group made history in 1987 when they became the first group to ever be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 1999, the group was inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame. Now, despite Garner's ownership of the group's name since the early 70s, various of group members utilized it. Garner spent the rest of his career continuing to tour as the Coasters, also at the same time trying to stop these other groups. In 2005, Garner retired and his son took over the group until he departed to create his own group. Despite Garner's ownership of the name, members like Gunther, Guy, Jones, Nunn, and Hughes all led their own versions of the Coasters and traveled the OD circuit. Now here's a fun fact that some people may not know, but did you know that legendary saxophonist King Curtis was known as the fifth Coaster to real rock fans, basically since he played on a lot of their songs? Now, let us take a minute to remember every member of the Coasters who was no longer with us. Bobby Nunn passed away from a heart attack on November 5th, 1986 at the age of 60. Cornell Gunther was tragically murdered on February 26, 1990 in Las Vegas at the age of 53. Will Dub Jones passed away on January 16, 2000 at the age of 71. Carl Garner passed away at the age of 83 on June 12, 2011. Billy Guy passed away on November 5th, 2002 at the age of 66. Leon Hughes passed away on March 1st, 2023 at the age of 92. Adolph Jacobs passed away on July 23rd, 2014. Obi Jesse passed away at the age of 83 on April 27th, 2020. Sonny Forrest passed away on January 10th, 1999. Errol Carroll passed away on November 25th, 2012 at the age of 75. Ron Harold passed away on March 15th, 1997. Jamie Norman passed away on November 8th, 2011 at the age of 74. And Ronnie Bright passed away on November 26th, 2011 at the age of 77.